I may have done some fooling. This is why I never fell. 'Cause I got spurs that jingle, jangle,
I got spurs that jingle, jangle,
as I
jingle.
go riding merrily
As I
along.
go riding merrily
And
along.
they sing, oh, ain't you glad
And
to
they sing,
single?
oh, ain't you glad
And
to
that
single?
song ain't so very far
And that
from
song
wrong.
ain't
Ain't so very far from wrong.
This is Mr. New Vegas fanning the flames of your passion. Here are our top stories. The Black Mountain radio signal is back after a long absence. Listeners say the new programming is, quote, less for outcasts, more for weirdos. Also, tensions are brewing in Freeside between the ruling gang known as the Kings and the large number of NCR squatters seeking refuge there. The leader of the Kings, who would only identify himself as the King, voiced his displeasure, calling NCR citizens, quote, the devil in disguise. He added he didn't want to see the NCR in the ghetto and called for a mass, quote, return to sender. Well, that's all I have for you. This is Mr. New Vegas wishing you ladylike luck tonight. This next song helped me through a very difficult time in my life, and I hope one day it can do the same for you.
Be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie. Millions of hearts have been broken just because these words were spoken. I love you, yes I do, I love you. If you break my heart, I'll die. So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie.
Be sure it's true when you say I love you, honey. 'Cause you got sense enough to know it's a sin to tell a lie. Whole lot of folks' heart is done been broken just over a whole lot of foolish words that's been spoken.
I love you, yes I do, I love you. If you break my heart, I'll die. So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell.
Hi there, sticking around. I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary.
Light my way to
Howdy. You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. You made your point. I can provide...
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do? Seems like wherever I go, it's a... Oh, I'm not much...
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for... Uh-huh.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's... That does sound...
So what's going on?
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here. At least... Oh, Easy Pete came through with the dynamite. I'll...
It's me again, Mr. New Vegas, reminding you that you're nobody till somebody loves you. And that somebody is me. I love you. Here are our top stories. Scavengers report hulking individuals moving around Hidden Valley after dusk, but have been unable to identify them due to low visibility.
I owe you a huge...
The Helios 1 solar power plant remains dormant despite NCR's effort to reactivate the facility. The chief scientist at the plant vowed to fix the problem, blaming it on an atmosphere of, quote, severe underappreciation. These headlines were brought to you by Vault 21. Vault 21. Everything's better when you experience it in a vault. You're gonna love this next song, I guarantee it.
Love me as though there were no tomorrow. Take me out of this world tonight. Take me, make me forget my sorrow. So when I wake tomorrow, I'll know our love was right. Kiss me as though it were now or never. Teach me all that a heart should know.
God.
Love me as though there were no tomorrow. Oh, my darling, love me. Don't ever let me go. Love me as though there were no tomorrow. Oh, my darling, love me. Don't ever let me go.
Still hanging about?
Mad about the boy. I know it's stupid to be mad about the boy.
Still hanging about? Help would improve the... All right, if you're good enough at what you do to meet me in the village up near the peak, we can talk further. I'll have a plan by the time I see you, if I see you. Good luck. It's gonna be a lot harder for you to get up there than it will.
Silver screen, he melts my foolish heart in every single scene. Although I'm quite aware that here and there are traces of the cat about the boy. Lord knows I'm not a fool, girl. I really shouldn't care. Lord knows I'm not a schoolgirl in the flurry of her first fair. Will it ever cloy this odd diversity of misery? and young again, and all because I'm mad about
This is Mr. New Vegas fanning the flames of your passion. All the latest news coming your way right now. The influx of displaced residents to the refugee camp at Bitter Springs has caused a strain on rations there. NCR officials are asking for donations. In addition, traders from California are being turned away from Mojave Outpost where the NCR is concerned about dangers along Nipton Highway and I-15. Those were our top stories. You know, sometimes the journey beats the destination, and especially if your spurs go jingle, jangle, jingle, and you meet...
Hey there, friend. A bit of advice. You look like you could use some protection. Lucky for you, I got what you need. My stock and trade, all kinds of easy to hide. Simple. You can't bring guns into the casino, that's why. They'll strip you to your fists. Sure, they say you get it all back when you leave. Me? I don't like being...
Hey, no one but you.
I got kicked out of Ultralights the other day.
Welcome to Gomorrah. How can...
Man, this place gives me the fucking freaks.
Shit.
I'm gonna stop.
Fucking bitch. How the fuck?
I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle. As I go riding merrily along. And they sing, oh, ain't you glad?
Stay.
And that song ain't so very
Same.
This is why I never I got spurs
Just
that
a little
jingle,
I got spurs that jingle,
as
jangle,
I go
jingle.
riding merrily
As I
along.
go riding merrily along.
Oh, ain't you glad
And
to
they sing, oh, ain't you glad
and
to
that
jingle?
song ain't so very far
And that
from
song
wrong.
ain't so very far from wrong.
Shit.
Hey, it's Mr. New Vegas letting you know I've got a new Christmas compilation coming out soon. Nuclear Winter Wonderland. Look for it on holotape. If you like news, you're gonna love our next segment. The influx of displaced residents to the refugee camp at Bitter Springs has caused a strain on rations there. NCR officials are asking for donations. In addition, refugees at Bitter Springs are giving startling accounts of the legate known as Lannius, who is said to be Caesar's top field commander. One refugee told us the legate took over an underperforming squad of troops by beating its commander to death in full view of everyone. The legate then ordered a tenth of his own force be killed by the other 9/10. And you thought your boss was a pain. You know they say that no news is good news, but I think my program would be awfully dull if that were the case. More music just ahead.
Love me as though there were no tomorrow. Take me
What?
out of this world tonight. Take me, make me forget my sorrow. So when I wake tomorrow, I'll know our love was right.
Fucking bitch.
Kiss me as though it were now or never. Teach me all that a heart should know.
Fuck.
Love me as though there were no tomorrow.
Alright, let's switch.
My darling, love me. Don't ever let me go.
Welcome to Gomorrah. How can I?
Love me
What the fuck are you looking at?
as though there were no tomorrow. Oh, my darling, love me.
You again. You. Hey, fella. Hello? What in the goddamn? Let's keep... I hit what I was aiming for. Guess you had brains to spare. Or you just thick-skulled. Either way, baby, this is good news. Maybe I can finally sleep at night, knowing you didn't die. What say you and me cash out? Go somewhere... You want a reason? How about 4? They're called bodyguards, and every one of them is packing. Me too, so baby makes 5. Add to that, every chairman in this joint is armed, and not with some holdout pea shooter like maybe you smuggled through security. Anyhow, baby, you didn't come here for... Like I... To start, I'll comp you the presidential. Best... I'll hang out down here for... If that's what it takes to win your
Got my eye on you, so no funny business. Our guys put the monorail back to work.
Now that you and me's got some House was on to me from word go? I thought I was being so clever. Once you were vertical, how'd you track me down? Yeah, I guess that's enough scratching around at first base. You help me, and before long, the chairman will rule all of Vegas, dig? With enough rope, you'll get a sweet, juicy cut of that action. But until that day comes, I'll keep you on retainer and pay bonuses for special missions. How? Jackpot. Here's a start on your retainer. Don't spend it all in one place. And when you're ready to saddle up, come find me down on the casino floor and we'll plan the next step of this caper. You got questions? I got... It's the House edge, baby. Literally. It's what Mr. House needs to stack the odds in his favor. It's some kind of data storage device, dig? So it's the data on the chip that's platinum, not... Trouble is, the chip don't fit any computer I've found. Must require special hardware. It has something to do with the security. Might be slightly useful if you're looking... Yeah, it's a tricky work. Personally, they give me the heebie-jeebies. There's such a thing as being too polite. If I may this, my pleasure that. Don't get me wrong, that resort of theirs is strictly ring-a-ding. But my guts say, don't go in the basement. We're the definition of cool, baby. We know how to swing. Folks come to us to learn how to enjoy themselves. Of the 3 families, we're the only ones with the heart and savoir-faire to run the strip on our own. A tribe of finks. Every single one of them is a degenerate. Mark my words, they're playing an angle. A nation of meddlers, trying to muscle in on our action. Well, we got muscles too. And smarts besides. Only reason the NCR hasn't busted up our scene is they're a little afraid of Mr. House, and a lot afraid of Caesar. If the NCR beats the Legion at Hoover Dam, they'll turn on us and claim the Strip. And meanwhile, they're all that's keeping Caesar's Legion at bay. Plus, and worst of the worst, a tribe of... Baby.
Every one of you is wonderful in your own special way. This just in.
In the meantime...
One solar power plant remains dormant despite NCR's effort to reactivate the facility. The chief scientist at the plant vowed to fix the problem, blaming it on an atmosphere of, quote, severe underappreciation. Also in the headlines, rumors persist about a super mutant refuge nestled high in the ski lodge to the northwest. If you should find it, do not, repeat, do not belittle a super mutant for taking the bunny slope. These headlines were brought to you by Vault 21. Vault 21. Everything's better.
Hey, you there. I have a message for you. It's from Ambassador Crocker. Very important. Here you go.
To play one.
The eyes of the mighty Caesar are upon you. He admires your accomplishments and bestows upon you the exceptional gift of his mark. Any crimes you may have perpetrated against the Legion are hereby forgiven. Caesar will not extend this mercy a second time. My lord requires your presence at his camp at Fortification Hill. His mark will guarantee your safe conduct through our lands. Incidentally, it will interest you to know that the man you seek has fled the Strip and is likely making haste for Caesar. The mighty Caesar has bestowed upon you his mark. Seek Caesar by way of Cottonwood Cook.
Hey, fellow, welcome to the Tops Hotel. I wonder where Benny ran out to.
To meet you. What can I do for you today? Sure. He came through here in a big hurry. Didn't even stop to say hello. I think he went down his secret escape elevator out in the hall. Sure. Benny had me look at it a bunch of times. It's a data... Some of Mr. House's data transmissions made it sound like the chip could upgrade his defense. That's just a guess, though. The chip's a proprietary format. That... I was programmed to be helpful and answer any questions I was asked. I guess nobody bothered to restrict who I answer questions for. That was probably pretty dumb, huh? Then I'd have to help you. I mean, it seems pretty obvious Benny wouldn't want me to, but hey, not my fault I can't say no. Again, goal number 1 is to eliminate Mr. House and install my neurocomputational matrix on the Lucky 38's mainframe. Given how you're a new arrival, I also recommend that you get to know some of the region's tribes, so you can decide how you feel about them. By the time you finished up all of that, the Legion should be close to attacking Hoover Dam, and we'll execute the last phase of the plan. Oh no, I didn't mean that. Who needs their support? The Securitrons will be all the... What I meant is, you should get to know these tribes and decide which ones you like and which you don't. You know, shape the future of Vegas. Choose your neighbors. If you like a tribe, leave it alone. Or, if a tribe is nasty, or going to be a problem, go ahead and exterminate it. It's whatever you want to do. There's a bunch. Some of them you've already met, like the chairman, for instance. I think you should visit the other families on this strip, the Omertas and the White Glove Society, so you know what makes them tick. And there are some important groups farther from the strip, too, like the Boomers, the Great Khans, and the Brotherhood of Steel.
But the outlaw didn't worry men to try the forward day. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his
are still chipping away at the NCR's hold south of the dam. You know, I think all news, whether it's good or bad, brings us closer together, don't you? In New Vegas, we know the pain that numbers can bring us. Well, so does Guy Mitchell, who's got heartaches by the number.
Heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my...
Welcome to the Tops. How can I help you? Here.
I could earn this and heartache number 2 was when you came back again. You came back but never meant to stay. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end.
I'll try hard, calling those lips I adore.
Heartache number 3 was when you called me and said that you were coming back to stay. With hopeful heart I waited for you not long ago. I waited but you must have lost your way. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end.
Welcome back to the program. This is Mr. New Vegas, and I hope I'm not coming on too strong. This just in. Troubling news from Prim as merchants report a large presence of armed, unsavory figures patrolling the town. Residents are nowhere to be found. Also in the headlines, Caesar's Legion continues to fortify its position in Nelson, where it remains a constant concern for Camp Forlorn Hope and the nearby town of Novak. Promotional consideration for this news program has been paid for by the Ultralux. The Ultralux. Live life in the lap of luxury. You know, sometimes the journey beats the destination. And especially if your spurs go jingle, jangle, jingle, and you meet some nice gals along the way.
I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle, jingle, jangle, as I go riding merrily along. And they sing, oh, ain't you glad you're single? And that song ain't so very far from wrong. Oh, Lily Bell.
Guys, put the monorail back to work.
Looks like you've hit a lucky streak there. You must be thirsty by now. Here, have a drink on the house and keep on playing.
Hey.
As I go riding merrily along, they sing, oh, ain't you glad you're single? And that song ain't so very far from wrong. got spurs that jingle, I got spurs that jingle, as I go riding merrily along. And they sing, oh, ain't you glad to jingle? And that song ain't so very far from wrong. Oh, Lily Bell, though I may have done some things, this is why I never cry. I got spurs that jingle, I got spurs that jingle, as I go riding merrily along. Oh, ain't you glad to jingle? And that song ain't so very far from wrong.
Baby, Lady Luck must be smiling at you today. Compliments of the Tops Casino. Enjoy this fine meal and please, keep playing those games.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. New Vegas. Thank you very, very much for listening. More news for you. Tensions are brewing in Freeside between the ruling gang known as the Kings and the large number of NCR squatters seeking refuge there. The leader of the Kings, who would only identify himself as the King, voiced his displeasure, calling NCR citizens, quote, the devil in disguise. He added he didn't want to see the NCR in the ghetto and called for a mass, quote, return to sender. Moving on. Refugees at Bitter Springs are giving startling accounts of the legate known as Lanius, who is said to be Caesar's top field commander. One refugee told us the legate took over an underperforming squad of troops by beating its commander to death in full view of everyone. The legate then ordered a tenth of his own force be killed by the other 9/10. And you thought your boss was a pain. Those were our top stories. Stick around, we've got some great songs coming up for you.
When an irresistible force such as you meets an old immovable object like me, you can bet just as sure as you live, something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give. When an irrepressible smile such as yours warms an old implacable heart such as mine, don't say no, 'cause I insist. Somewhere, somehow, someone's gonna get kissed. So I'm gone.
Our guys get the monorail back to work.
Have in store from their vast, mysterious sky. I'll try hard, ignoring those lips I adore. But how long can anyone cry? Fight, fight it with all of our might. Chances are some heavenly star-spangled night we'll find out as sure as we live.
You've been good to us, baby. Now let us...
Gotta give, something's gotta give.
I know it's stupid to be mad about the door. I
Okay, pal, you've had enough. You've taken us for a ride, and we want you out. You're free to enjoy the shows in the bar, but no...
Though I'm quite aware that here and there are traces.
Welcome to the Tops. How can I... Caps it.
Will it ever cloy this odd diversity of misery and joy? I'm feeling quite insane and young again, and all because I'm glad about the
I've got to put the monorail back on. You look like you just crawled out of the desert.
Beg your pardon, but could I... They'll be...
Of the midnight ranges, shining through the night.
Humbly at your service.
Light my way tonight. While my herd is grazing, guide them till the dawn. Watch them while I'm sleeping. Till the stars are gone. Candles up in heaven, lend your light so strange. Guide my weary dogie. Stars of the midnight
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. New Vegas. Thank you very, very much.
I must say,
Whoops, better put on my newsman fedora here.
The monorail back
NCR officials at Camp McCarran were relieved when technical difficulties with its monorail line to the New Vegas Strip proved easy to fix. One anonymous official told us a serious mechanical failure would have been a disaster because of the age of the train and the scarcity of the replacement parts. In addition, Caesar's Legion continues to fortify its position in Nelson, where it remains a constant concern for Camp Forlorn Hope and the nearby town of Novak. Well, that's all I have for you. This is Mr. New Vegas wishing you ladylike luck tonight. You know, sometimes the journey beats the destination, and especially if your spurs go jingle, jangle, jingle, and you meet some nice gals along the way.
Yippee-yay, there'll be no wedding bells for today. 'Cause I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle. Jingle, jangle. As I go riding merrily along. Jingle, jangle. And they sing, oh, ain't you glad you're single? Jingle, jangle. And that song ain't so very far from wrong. Oh, Lily Bell, oh, Lily Bell, oh, Lily Bell. Though I may have done some fooling, this is why I never fell. 'Cause I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle. Jingle, jangle. As I go riding merrily along. Jingle, jangle. They sing, oh, ain't you glad you're single? Jingle, jangle. And that song ain't so very far from wrong. Jingle, jangle.
Bitter Springs. A name like that.
Got spurs that jingle, jangle,
I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle.
Riding merrily
As I go
along.
riding merrily
They
along.
sing, oh, ain't you glad
And they
you're
sing,
single?
oh, ain't you glad
And
you're
that
single?
song ain't so very far
And that
from
song ain't so
wrong.
very far from wrong.
Oh, Lily Bell, oh, Lily Bell, though I may have done some fooling, this is why I never ride. 'Cause I got spurs that jingle,
I got
jangle,
spurs
jingle.
that jingle, jangle,
As I
jingle.
go riding merrily
As I
along.
go riding merrily along.
And they sing, oh, ain't you glad
And they sing, oh, ain't you glad
and
you're
that
single?
song ain't so very far
And that
from wrong.
song ain't
Ain't so very far from wrong.
Hey, it's Mr. New Vegas letting you know I've got a new Christmas compilation coming out soon. Nuclear Winter Wonderland. Look for it on holotape. All the latest news coming your way right now. Rumors have surfaced that Top's hotel owner Benny has taken yet another unexpected leave of absence. We spoke to his right-hand man, Swank.
Do I seem worried to you, baby? Sometimes a cat just needs room to swing. He'll be back. Sure as a conga drum's got a groovy beat.
Also, Good Springs has fended off a mob of escaped convicts after organizing an impromptu militia. This according to an old man armed to the teeth with dynamite. Boy, the Mojave Wasteland is just a fascinating place, isn't it? You never know what's going to happen next. Here's Bing Crosby reminding us of those times when you absolutely have to kiss the person you love. Something's gotta give. Up next.
You certainly seem to be...
Such as you meets an
Certainly, you can
old
buy the same drinks more cheaply elsewhere.
object like
But
me. You can bet just as sure as you live. Something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give. When an irrepressible smile such as yours warms an old implacable heart such as mine, don't say no, 'cause I insist. Somewhere, somehow, someone's gonna get kissed. So on guard, who knows what the fates have in store from their vast, mysterious skies. I'll try hard, ignoring those lips I adore. But how long can anyone try? Fight, 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 fight it with all of our might. Chances are some
the point of
heavenly
drinking at Top Shelf isn't the liquor, it's the prestige.
We'll find
Our
out
guys put the monorail back
sure
to
as
work.
we live.
Bitter Springs.
You are quite simply the talk of the casino right now with your astonishing...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our program. This is Mr. New Vegas, and each and every one of you is wonderful in your own special way. It's just about time to get you some news. A package courier found shot in the head near Good Springs has reportedly regained consciousness and made a full recovery. Now that's a delivery service you can count on. In other news, patrons of the Ultralux are questioning whether its pricey restaurant, the Gourmand, is overstating the fullness of its wait list. Those who claim to have dined at the restaurant find the food appealing, but say many tables remain empty. Promotional consideration for this news program has been paid for by the Ultralux. The Ultralux. Live life in the lap of luxury. And now, I'd like to play one of my very favorite songs for you.
Sleep, go to sleep. Just lay down your weary head. Dream sweetly.
This simply will not... For a while, you were the toast of the Ultralux, but you're simply not in vogue any longer. Your act has gotten stale. You're still welcome to dine with us, of course.
By tune. Dream sweetly, dream. Swinging with the man in the moon.
Humbly at your service. Caps it in. Humbly at your service.
sir, or...
Yippee-yay, there'll be no wedding bells for today. 'Cause I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle. Jingle, jangle. As I go riding merrily along. Jingle, jangle. And they sing, oh, ain't you glad you're single? Jingle, jangle. And that song...
Welcome, sir, or...
wrong. Oh, Lily Bell, oh, Lily Bell, though I may have done some fooling, this is why I never fell. 'Cause I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle, jingle, jangle, as I go riding merrily along. Jingle, jangle, they sing, oh, ain't you glad you're single? Jingle, jangle, and that song ain't so very far from wrong. Got spurs that jingle, jangle,
I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle.
Riding merrily
as I
along.
go riding merrily
And
along.
they sing, oh, ain't you glad
And they
you're
sing,
single?
oh, ain't you glad
And that
you're single?
song ain't so very far
And that
from
song
wrong.
ain't so very far from wrong.
Oh, Lily Bell, oh, Lily Bell, though I may have done some fooling, this is why I never fell. 'Cause I got spurs that jingle,
I got
jangle,
spurs
jingle,
that jingle,
as
jangle,
I go
jingle.
riding merrily
As I
along.
go riding merrily
And they
along.
sing, oh, ain't you glad
And they
you're
sing,
single?
oh, ain't you glad
And
you're
that
single?
song ain't so very far
And that
from
song
wrong.
ain't so
very far from wrong.
This is Mr. New Vegas fanning the flames of your passion. Whoops, better put on my newsman fedora here. Scavengers report hulking individuals moving around Hidden Valley after dusk, but have been unable to identify them due to low visibility. In addition, a package courier found shot in the head near Good Springs has reportedly regained consciousness and made a full recovery. Now that's a delivery service you can count on. That's the news. This is Mr. New Vegas filling in for Mr. New Vegas. This next song is just magical. I hope you enjoy it.
Hey.
Hey there.
If you're looking to buy or sell...
Play it again, my Johnny. Maybe you're cold, but you're so warm inside. I was always a fool for my Johnny, for the one they call Johnny Guitar. Play it again, Johnny Guitar. What if you go? What if you stay? I love you. What if you're cruel? You can be kind. I know. There was never a man like my Johnny, like the one they call Johnny Guitar. There was never a man like my Johnny, like the one they call Johnny Guitar. Play it again, Johnny.
Is there some reason I should...